Well, the Stuhlbargs are certainly mensches, a great phrase that is all-encompassing. It shows their friendship, their compassion, their leadership, and just their caring for what goes on locally, internationally, and within our personal lives.
Mort and Susan have been married 47 years and raised 2 wonderful children. And they have garnered the respect of everybody in the community. To this couple, what matters is the mission and how the project helps the people of this community.
They have shown leadership within the Jewish community, leadership within the Long Beach community, and leadership in how to be a good family. That in itself deserves significant recognition.
We love Long Beach because it's a little town. People here have opened their hearts to us and made us feel welcome from the very beginning when we came here as newlyweds in 1963. And I'm hopeful that young leadership will feel that way about this community and want to stay here and want to raise their kids here and want to make sure that Long Beach is around when their kids grow up.
I've come to know the Alperts through the 7 years, and you can't help but love Barbara and Ray. They do so many things in so many different ways, and they're not out there looking for the glory and looking for the honor, but they do it because of their love for community and love for people and just who they are as wonderful people.
I think that generous encompasses every aspect of their life. They open their homes to people, they open their lives to people, their hearts to people.
Well, I think the important thing is that that Barbara and Ray do things by example. That's the way they exert their leadership. At the same time that they're doing all these things, they are the most modest and unassuming persons in the community.
We had the opportunity to celebrate with Barbara her 80th birthday, and on this wonderful occasion where most people get gifts, Barbara and Ray turned around and gave a gift to the center. So their gift of getting was the gift of giving.
Tonight is a night to celebrate what the Jewish community can become, and the Alperts really stand for the future of the Jewish community.
If it were not for a charitable organization, I would have never been here. My mother was smuggled out of Poland by HIAS, which is the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society. If it wouldn't have been for HIAS, I would have never been here. Other people helped me, and I want to help other people.
We, thank goodness, can give. When I was young, it was a blue tzedakah box, and that was it. And we always filled it and started another one.
But we are very old, and it's time for the young people to step in and take our place.
They are people who never give up. I have to tell you, when Eugene was working and he had his business, he had a little sign in his office that said, "Don't quit." And he's lived by that all his life. These 2 people, Eva and Eugene, never quit.
Eugene and Eva are just terrific people. They inspire everyone they come in contact with.
Eva and Eugene inspire me because they are passionate about helping others. In addition to being extremely generous, they always lend their wisdom and their support.
Eugene and Eva are Holocaust survivors. They both know anti-Semitism in its most extreme form. They are the greatest example that I know of people who have gone through a life-shattering experience and come out of it still loving people, still helping people, and still being the greatest optimists in the world.
They were stripped of their dignity, their identity. So when they came to this country, it was not just that they didn't know a word of English and they were penniless, and they came here with shattered lives that, to all logic, would have broken the spirit of any normal human being, and yet it didn't.
It was very important to them that they were able to pass on the teachings of the Torah and our tradition, our heritage, and how important that is. To never forget what my parents had gone through and survived. We don't want to ever forget.
A few years from now, none of us survivors would be on this earth. However, we got 52,000 testimonies through the world would tell our stories. All these years, what our people suffered and went through, they're gonna hear our voices. They're gonna see our faces. The young mind would open and life would change.